All right, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome to Jim of All Trades. Glad you made it by. My name's Jim. I'm a crypto trader and a Forex trader here to help you understand the market from an Elliot wave perspective. All right, guys, we're going to jump in. I'm not doing Sunday night charts tonight. I got a friend of mine coming in, but you might check out the Kansas City Chiefs games tomorrow night, Monday night charts, because you just might see me in the crowd. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to be going to see the Commanders playing the Chiefs. I'm a Commanders fan. I'm a Redskins fan, guys, really, but they got a name change, and I hesitate to call them Commanders. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I'm still bitter about that. But anyway, I wanted to at least get you some understanding of the charts from an Elliott wave standpoint, so I don't leave you in the lurch. Since I'm not doing the Sunday night charts tonight, I got a friend of mine flying in. I don't know if I finished that sentence or not, but yeah, he's flying in, and we're gonna go watch the game. So tomorrow. So he's flying in tonight. So I'm going to be busy with a friend, hanging out and enjoying company. So let's talk about what's going on in the charts. Don't forget, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not a financial advice. Just a guy here in the state of Missouri, or the state of Missouri, however you pronounce it, and looking at charts with guys and showing what I'm seeing. All right. So as far as Elliott wave standpoint here, guys, here's what's going on. Either if this is a flat, which it certainly looks like a flat, then if that's a flat, then up is the direction, right? Or it's a bigger flat than we've given it credit for. This is just the beginning of that flat. This is 3, that's 3, and this is 5, which in other words, we're going to get a bigger 5-wave move coming down, much like that one, except this will be a macro flat, maybe deeper and bigger. So that's what's at stake, guys. That's what the chart has brought us to as far as the crossroads. So if this is a flat right there, then what is this? Well, then it could be, if that's the end of the flat, then this is continuation to the upside. That continuation can take two forms. Let me explain. It can take a corrective form. I know everybody's waiting for continuation to the upside. Everybody wants it to pump and go, which is fine. It could, but that's not the only way it can go up for right now. It could go up correctively. What do you mean, Jim? Well, if this is a flat, this could go up. Sorry, let me try that again. This could go up in 3 waves correctively, even take this high out while coming down hard and fast, creating a larger time frame flat. In other words, you can get multiple flats, larger flats of varying degrees, going into each other like that. So understand that just because this looks like a finished 3-wave move, that doesn't necessitate that this thing is ready to go up and out of here. It could, but it doesn't necessitate it. So as Elliott wavers, we're like, okay, we see a flat there. What could it be? I've got 3 options on the table, guys. So let me offer those 3 options. Number 1, the flat is finished. So if this option is correct, then the flat is finished. It can go up 2 ways then. Okay, so if the first idea, flat done, 2 options, it can go up impulsively. That's fast and furious. Or it can go up correctively, slow, methodical, come back down, big retraces, go up in 3 waves. Okay, it's going to go up in 3 waves, not fast and furious to the upside. Okay, so 2 options are on the table: up correctively, up fast and furious, if this is a flat and it's finished. All right. Option number 2, this is a flat, but it's not finished. That means we got more down to come. How could this wave move? We could still go up. There are 2 options here. We could still go up correctively. In other words, this is making some kind of correction, retracing this initial wave, and this was wave 1 of a 5-wave move down. That means we're waiting on wave 2 to finish, and that could take a million different shapes. Well, once that wave 2 finishes, we're looking for 3, 4, and 5. That means we got deeper targets to go hit. Okay, so what that is the flat's not done. A, B, and C is much larger. Okay, now what else? What's a third idea? Third idea says flat is finished. Okay, but what's happening now is we're in the middle of a corrective pattern here making a larger correction, which is this flat is an A wave of a larger correction. We're looking for a B or an X. This could be a W wave instead of A. And we're looking for B or X, right? And then Y or C, right? So that's kind of the way we're looking at it, guys. That's pretty much what's at stake. I don't know the answers to it. Looking at the small time frame with you guys, see what is going on, what's happening right here. Did that top get taken? That top is so close to being taken. So, one of the ways I was looking at this is like, okay, this could be 3, 3, 5. This could be impulse, correction, and more down, right? That's one idea on the small time frame. Another idea on the small time frame says, okay, let's see here. We're getting a W. No, let me redo that. We're getting a W. This is X to here, and then we're waiting for Y to finish. Okay, so that's a possibility there. In which case, this becomes a Y wave. Now that Y wave can take a million shapes, but it could pop down here and then rock up to the upside like so. That would be an interesting move I could see in the chart. And what that would be is 3 there. This is 3 there, and then we're looking for 3, boom, 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 3 here. And that would be WXY, 3-wave move. That would correct this initial move down, looking for more downside to come. So we've got time. This is going to develop. Do I think that this is about to bust up and out of here? Probably not. I don't think that's likely. I think what's more likely is that this is actually going to go up correctively, fooling everybody for continuation to the upside and then down, or even go take the top in 3 waves. Boom, boom, boom. Take the top in 3 waves and then come on down. Either way, I don't know the answer. So it could be going up impulsively. That's on the table, right? At the end of the day, my feeling like it needs to Bitcoin's about done. The wave looks finished. It doesn't mean it is finished. Elliot wave isn't the end all and be all, or my interpretation of the waves isn't the end all and be all. Even though in the higher time frame, I think, man, I have a really finished looking wave here. But can it keep going to the upside? Yes, it can. And it can keep going longer than you think. But could it also be done? Could it go up in such a way that it makes you think it's going to keep going and never going to stop, and then all of a sudden just start tanking? Yes, it can. So in other words, let me go to the daily here. Way back when this wave came down, when it shot down, it came back up, retested almost the high before it dumped again, right? This one came down, took the high out, and then dumped. That's stuff we see all the time, right? So don't think that this wave can't just pull back a bit and then come down, pull back and come down and keep going deeper than you think. It totally can. And all of a sudden, this is a larger flat. Okay, that's on the table, guys, and that's something to consider. And that could be an A wave of a much bigger correction. You get a B wave to the upside, and then you get some kind of bigger wave down. Yeah, it could come that deep. Absolutely, Bitcoin could come back that deep, right? Why? There'll be some FUD going on in the government or whatever. Things are happening next year, causing everybody freaking out. And the big boys get the final money grab for Bitcoin before they really take it up. And so that's what I'm seeing. If you just kind of look at that on the chart, you can totally see that playing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves to the upside, right? So that's wave 1. Sorry, I drew a 5 there. I should have drawn. That's wave 1, and this becomes a wave 2. And that's one of my big ideas that I'm considering at the moment, looking for something like that. Yeah, I know it's not on everybody's radar, but that's the point. It's not on everybody's radar. Everybody's bullish as anything. Everybody's looking for it. And it's not even in the realm of possibility for a lot of people thinking that this could come back down before it just shoots up V-shaped recovery. And that's when you see Bitcoin take off like crazy. How often does crypto do that? It comes down, gets everybody scared and FUD and selling. Guys, they need sellers. They need sellers so that they can buy. So they own 95% of all the Bitcoin is out there. So they need you to let go of your Bitcoin so that you can, so that they can take it from you. Trust me, if this happens, there's going to be some FUD coming. There's going to be something, a black swan event that's going to get everybody scared and everybody freaking out. That's coming. I see it. I see it on the chart. That's what I'm thinking, at least. So those are my thoughts. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Love to hear your thoughts. Till then, I hope you guys have a fantastic, fantastic Sunday night. I hope you're not mad at me because I'm not doing Sunday night charts. We'll pick it up. And because I can't do a Monday night charts because I'll be at Monday Night Football watching the Redskins or the Commanders beat the Chiefs. Who do you want to win that game? I'd love to hear that as well in the comments. All right, guys. Have a great one. We'll see you on the next side, on the next video. Bye-bye.